everybody, welcome to Polymer Clay TV. I'm Elisa and I wanted to show you something really fun today, and I call it fun with film. Anyways, you'll see why I call it fun with film. But anyways, I started off by silk screening a piece, and this is the garden gate, and I teased a little bit about how I was going to be using the garden gate in a different way. So this is how I'm going to be using it. Of course, you can use it as a gate, and you can cut apart pieces and use them for all kinds of stuff. There's a lot of uses for this, and I've already used it in a bunch of ways. So anyways, I'm just going to cut out a circle, as you can see here. That's all I'm going to do with it right now. So I have it already silk screened. Here's the silk screen, and I used the Waverly matte finish acrylic paint, and it's by Plaid, and I got it at Walmart. It's cheap, but I like it. And one of the things I like about it is that it cracks on its own. So when you start moving it, it starts cracking, even if you don't move it. I don't know if it's I got a bad batch or what, but it tends to crack, and I really like that, because that's the look I'm going for, is that grungy kind of look anyways, you know, with a lot of things. So I've just conditioned this on my 4th thickest setting, but you can do it on whatever you want. Today I want to make what's called a polymer trading coin, and we talked about this a little in the tribe, and it's something we have in the works. We have a lot of fun stuff coming up, but I just wanted to show you what cool things you can do on such a small piece of art. You know, we've got these films in our shop, and a few of you had asked, what do you do with them? You know, they just come like this, and you know, they have dings and whatever. It's just the nature of it. And they come in, I think, 6 colors. And one of the things you can do with it is you can take a piece and you can crinkle it. I mean, you just crinkle the heck out of it and pull it open. I mean, it's pretty durable, so you can crinkle it multiple times, which I ended up doing. But that gives me these really cool, you know, cavern-y kind of things to work with. And as you can see from this one, it was done a little bit, I mean, I crinkled it or whatever, but air got underneath it actually when I baked it, you know, because I didn't adhere it to the clay, like make sure that it was rolled into the clay, which was fine, because I knew I was going to cap it so that there is resin in here and that it wouldn't flow out. So anyways, I'll show you how I did this. So that's what we're going for. I conditioned another bar of clay, or half a bar of clay, and I've got all these awesome cutters. You know, you can do whatever you want. I used this big one right there to make this piece. I did it just with this, and then when I cut it again, I put it on here, because I need to be able to slip this in there. So that would kind of defeat the purpose. So anyways, you can use this line that's in there if you want and line things up. You can come over here if you want. It's just, you decide the best placement. This big spot here for me is going to be empty. That's where my dichroic looking piece is going to go. So I'm just going to cut it out and pull away the rest. And I like to clean it up as best as I can while it's still in the cookie cutter. If you can slip your blade under and keep it in the cookie cutter and flip it over. Yeah, I like to keep it in there because it gets like extra clay, you know, and I like to clean that up. So anyways, save this piece. You can do something fun with that. But if you need help getting it out, I like this tool right here. This is in the Do Anything set, and I just go around the edges to help poke it out. And you can also pull and go under as well. It's pouring here and the sun is shining. Oh, Florida's been kooky as heck. It really has. So let me just clean this up here. So I'm going to stick my dichroic piece down here and use my rod to make sure it sticks to the clay. And if it puffs up, it doesn't matter, because look Look at how cool this looks, and it's all puffed up. And I love it. So then I'm going to stick this back down on top. And then you could either use an X-Acto knife to trim around it, which goes really fast, or if you have a cookie cutter that's the exact size, you can do it that way too. So just in case you don't, just really fast. Make sure your blade's sharp, that's the thing. I always like to peel off most of it. And really that's all there is to this. Then I come back and I bake this. And you can bake this foil. It's not a problem. So obviously you would continue to clean it up all the way. And when you have it all ready, you want to bake this at the temperature recommended on your package of polymer clay. It's usually around 275. And once it's baked, then you're going to get some resin. And this is totally up to you. I mean, you do not have to use resin in it, but I think that the resin really accentuates the dichroic and makes it look like glass. Look at how cool. I mean, you can't get a closer look to glass if you ask me. And the resin I used was some Chinese resin. You can find it, I think, on Amazon. And it hardens outside in the sun, which is nice. You don't have to have anything special, especially us here in Florida. We got lots of sun to go around. So really that's all there is to it. And I hope you enjoy it and have fun with it and play around with this technique. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.